Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. Is your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief AP Gaines here, and we are back on the How to Fix Your Roster series. The series is getting a lot of good feedback from you guys. Obviously, a lot of you later game players who have all these teams aren't going to find much value in this because, you've already gone through the process of getting these. But all of you people out there who maybe are new to the game or want to fix up your rosters, you guys have been loving the series. So thank you so much for that. Let's hop into the game. We're talking about Darth Revan today. You obviously clicked on the title. You know what we're talking about. It's no big secret. Really quickly, we're trying to get to 6969 subscribers by September 1st. If that's something you want to be a part of, hit that subscribe button. If not, no big deal. We got the Darth Revan team here. This is the team. We're going to need to unlock it, and this is our boy right here. Let's talk about a couple of things quickly before we talk about the actual unlock process. When should you start to transition into that Darth Revan grind? If you're starting out, obviously, I would advise you to follow the core teams, which will be at the beginning of this playlist or the second video of this playlist, or the 0 to 3 million farming guide, or the updated farming guide that I have in my Swigo Guides playlist. Of course, it's going to give you the best chance to have a good roster, the best farming guide in the game by far. But after we've progressed through our core teams that we've talked about, we get to a point where do we get Jedi Knight Revan? Do we get Darth Revan? Do we go a different route? What do we do? Generally, I will tell people that you have to make the decision for yourself whether to get Jedi Knight Revan or Darth Revan. This is usually how I lay it out. Jedi Knight Revan is a lot faster since you're already going to have your Jolee and your Bastila Shan. He's going to be a lot faster to acquire. He's a good counter for early teams. Like a lot of people are going to have Padmes early on. He's a great counter against Padme. People will start to get some GG teams, not super common in the 1 million to 1.5 million range, but he can counter that. He can counter a lot of stuff. Great guy. Darth Revan, on the other hand, will take a lot longer to acquire and can counter in the early game pretty much everything, and by far is a more powerful team. Excuse me. So you have to make that decision. Is your team, if you followed the guide well enough, you're going to be at a point where you can actually go for Darth Revan before Jedi Knight Revan because you don't need that Jedi Knight Revan to counter Padmes and stuff because your roster is going to be better than 100% of your opponents. So you have that wiggle room to play around with and go for the Darth Revan first. At the end of the day, that is your decision. Let's talk about unlocking Darth Revan. The characters we're going to need: Karth, Candyman, Giahani, Bastila Shan, HK. Don't pay any mind to the Bastila Shan relic. I have a guide to unlock Darth Revan on my channel in my Swigo Guides playlist that has the minimum requirement gear. Obviously, you don't need a relic Bastila Shan to do it. We did it on stream. This is my girlfriend's account. We waste all her crystals. She thinks Bastila Shan Fawn's hot, so we got a relic for her. She got mad at me for spending her crystals. It was a whole thing. Don't worry too much about that. But the thing about this team is Candyman, Karth, Giahani, not super useful, so we want to keep them lower gear. So if we're going to spend big bucks in gear and crystals and whatever, we want to make sure that they're primarily only on Bastila Shan. HK is okay, but he's going to quickly get replaced in that Darth Revan team if you have like any of you, like the Sith Trooper or the why am I drawing the guy goes woo, he throws his lightsabers. I can't believe I'm completely blanking on his name, but he's going to get replaced, so you don't really want to put too much gear in them, but you do need them to be beefy enough to where when you go into a couple of missions, they can survive some constant AoEs from the turn meter boosted opponents, just so that you can keep your Bastila Shan and then the event Revan live long enough to get the job done, unlock your Darth Revan, be in a good spot. So as far as I don't know why I named them the 2012 Redeem team. In these series, I'm starting to just name the teams random stuff because I think it's funny. But 2008, we really blew it in the Olympics, Team USA. We didn't end up winning gold, so we had to come back with a vengeance. And I guess the 2008 team would be all of the requirements for Jedi Knight Revan, which we're going to talk about tomorrow or whenever I decide to record that video. And this will be the 2012 Redeem team. We're back with a vengeance. We're dark, and we're mysterious, and we're getting the job done. And all of these guys lead you to sad Keanu Reeves. I wanted to title this team that had Darth Revan Keanu Reeves after you kill his dog, but apparently apparently the game doesn't think that any squad name needs to have that long of a title. It's unfortunate, but you get the point. Now, how do we relic the team, or how do we set up the team? Obviously, this is my girlfriend's account, so her Darth Revan, she's only had for a couple of weeks. She doesn't have the full team, and I'm too lazy to switch over to my account to show the team I run. But obviously, you're going to use Darth Revan lead, Bastila Shan Fallen. You're going to throw Malak in there because eventually you will get that Jedi Knight Revan. Until you get that Malak, there's been a lot of people who say, well, Darth Revan's not that good without Malak. Especially early game, that's nonsense. He's still fantastic. The biggest problem with Darth Revan on Nicole's account right here is that she has so many good teams that she oftentimes doesn't even need Darth Revan, which is a problem you guys are going to face if you follow the AP Gains Approved Farming Guide. Is until you get to like the later divisions, you're just going to have too many good teams, and it kind of sucks to have all these good teams and not being able to use them. I wish they would add, I don't know, a mode where you could opt into more battles or more places to use these guys would be nice. They do shine in Conquest, though, which is nice because, you actually get to use all your teams, dark side territory battles. She's having some fun using her Darth Revan and stuff like that. But you're going to go Darth Revan, Basilisk, Sean, Fallen, Malik, and then you want to throw in, some people go HK and Trooper, or they go Trooper and, oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this right now. I'm going to have to actually go into her roster. I can't do squads. We're taking a deep dive, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are going behind the scenes of AP Gains' video creation process. Is it Acolyte? No, it's Assassin. Why am I brain farting? I know this. It is no, it's not Assassin. It's Marauder. Marauder. Why can't I remember Marauder? Why did I call him the guy who goes with his lightsabers? Marauder. Marauder hits like a truck. I still don't even have Marauder on my main account, which is kind of why my Darth Revan team is bad in mirror matches. I mean, it's probably because I refuse to mod my Darth Revan because I hate mods, and until about 4 million GP, mods don't really mean anything. You can still win your GACs without them. But yeah, don't be mirror matching without good mods, I guess, is the moral of the story. But if we go back here into the angry, it's just a amazing name. I just name things so amazing. So yeah, Darth Revan, it's going to be a decision between you and yourself and whatever the version of I is. I was trying to say me, myself, and I, but I don't know the you, yourself, and your inner dialogue. I don't know what the I would be there. Between, do I get Darth Revan? Do I get Jedi Knight Revan? How am I in here? And if you guys aren't into the new game, and you guys maybe are or an old returning player, you just don't happen to have this guy, definitely one of the better teams. It doesn't take a heck of a lot of time to get up all the characters to where you can unlock him. The biggest thing is you're going to need Malik, which requires also having Jedi Knight Revan. So definitely a team that you want to have on your roster as soon as humanly possible. Of course, you can be like Nicole and get him early, and then you just kind of have him there sitting around doing nothing in the early game. But as you progress to where you need more and more squads, having him will be incredibly important both offensively and defensively. Offensively, he counters pretty much everything. Defensively, you can really stunt your opponent's advances, giving yourself a couple of battles to work with. So maybe if you don't have the most efficient account, which is probably why you're watching this series, or just because you love AP Gains, it'll give you some wiggle room with your battles because you'll be getting some holds on defense and stuff like that. So all around a great team. Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been AP Gains. I will continue to be AP Gains. I don't know why I said I've been AP Gains, but I think I'm going to do Jedi Knight Revan next because GAC is going to be over. The video might not come out the next day. We just had some pretty bad lag on OBS right there. This video will probably come out, it's like the middle of the night right now. It'll probably come out in the morning, and then I'll probably do a day break for streaming. And then the day after that, the Jedi Knight Revan guide will come out. So on this video and the Jedi Knight Revan video, comment what team you want next. Some candidates are Gas, General Grievous, C-3PO. We could do all sorts of stuff in there. Or even another topic that doesn't involve a team, but maybe a problem you guys are having. So leave your problems, leave your suggestions, anything in the comments. As always, I love you, and I'll see you guys later if I can find the end recording button.